Here's what you missed on Phathead and Cande in the morning. Weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.
My Country 96.1, Phathead, Cande Roth. We are less than a month from school. 4 weeks from yesterday, my kids' school opens up, Cande. So I got to get them on a schedule. You know, right now it's like they're up at all hours. Elijah's having his fruit buffet at midnight. You know, it's a whole. I mean, I took a pic. I got to post it. The other night, I go to bed now. Between 9:30, I lay down, right? And the reason I'm able to do this is everybody's up, right? So I'm like, okay, you're on dog duty. But now Millie and Lucy, our puppies, are sleeping by 9 or so. They're in, they're quiet, they're perfect sleepers. They go in, they're good. Tony, the 16-year-old Yorkie, has issues. She's up.
As many elderly people do.
Right. She gets up. She's got to be taken care of till she fully falls asleep, and that could be whenever. So I go to bed, and I say, all right, you're on Tony duty. And they're up there having these big, giant fruit bowls, like 10, 11 o'clock at night. Elijah, I got to show you a picture of these. Apples, oranges, grapes, watermelon. This kid, I don't know how he doesn't get a stomach ache. It's unbelievable.
I don't know either. That is something.
And now Abigail has started to join him with the fruit. So today they got to get back on a schedule. We got less than 4 weeks.
They do.
Today's National Julienne Fries Day. Have you ever had Julienne fries?
I don't know that I have.
Thin, crispy fries, otherwise known as shoestring fries.
Oh, yes, I love those. Those are actually my favorite.
Yes. In the same vein, I used to love potato sticks. You know potato sticks?
I do, and I loved them too.
National Vinyl Record Day, Cande.
It's coming back.
Do you know, by the way, a lot of artists these days put out vinyl on their new albums, but do you remember growing up the first vinyl record you ever purchased?
Yes, Carole King's Tapestry.
Really? That's amazing. First, and now, was that the first one you ever owned? Did anyone ever give you one?
That was the first album I ever owned. Now, my brother had albums. He had the Guess Who. He had Blood, Sweat, and Tears. I forget some of the other ones that he had that he turned me on to. Of course, we have a big age gap between him and I, was 11 years. But that was my first album that I bought. That was mine.
Carole King Tapestry.
That's right.
Very nice. Now, I remember when CDs really came out, when CD players were being made for the home, it was right around 1987. And the reason I remember that, I was 14 years old, and my father bought us a CD player, and he got me my first CD. The first CD that was ever purchased for me was the album called Hold Your Fire by Rush in 1987, Cande. And I'll never forget it. I know you don't like Rush. I know.
No.
But so today's Vinyl Record Day, and that's cool. That's why you love Almost Famous, the movie, because of your connection with vinyl, Cande.
Oh, you have no idea.
Yeah.
I mean, the music in there was all I would listen to. It was like my own soundtrack.
Yes, very cool. And today is also National Middle Child Day today, Cande.
Well, you're not one, and neither am I.
No, so
we need to interview Abigail. I think she'd have a lot to say on the subject.
Abigail is the middle child in this family. She's also known, Cande, and when I say this, I don't want people to think that I'm a bad father like my other kids are seeing right through me. But Elijah and Leah jokingly always say, oh, we know Abigail's your favorite. We know Abigail's your favorite child. And Cande, she is the middle child. She needs a little bit of extra love because she's the middle child, Cande.
You are so sweet.
What I try to explain to my children is I love them all the same, but I love them differently. Do you understand?
That's right. That's what I used to say because, first of all, I used to say that to my mother. You love my brother more than me, and he would say you love my sister more than me. This is as old as time.
That's right.
But yes, I do understand. I feel for middle children.
Yeah, well, I tell Leah, who's my oldest, I say, Leah, I love you. First of all, I love all of you, but you are the one I have adult conversations with you. I feel like you're growing up, like you're almost a teenager. Like it's such a cool thing to like hang out with you and go take a drive.
But you love Abigail more.
Right? And then Elijah, you're my baby boy. You're my little boy. Come here. Like I love you. Like I was the baby boy in the family. And then Abigail is that middle child who needs the extra love. Like, she's getting
Did your sister get that? Did your sister get that love?
Yes, I believe Amy, the oldest, and me both believe that Dina was the most beloved child and was given a little extra care, and that's why she's the Cornell child. While she went to Cornell University, Cande.
She's the smartest of the lot.
Well, that's Mm-hmm. You want to get into that? We can get into that.
Well, I sure do.
I don't. Because she's got the diploma from Cornell University, she claims to be the smartest. Cande, we all know who the smartest child is in my family.
Yes, Amy, you get the award. Oh,
listen,
not Amy.
Amy's a great sister. Not quite. No, guess again. It's the young boy who made Stuyvesant High School without studying, Cande. It's the...
and you were valedictorian of the 8th grade now. Let's not forget that.
9th grade valedictorian. And then I finished, I believe it was 8th in my class in high school, I think, somewhere in the top 10.
I was number 27, if anybody's counting.
So, listen, and that's a great achievement. It's not 8, and it's not valedictorian, but, my...
you're fine.
My sisters, as bright as they are, Cande, I believe there is a brain in this family that works differently than the other brains. And my mind, and as a radio person, as an artist, Cande, don't you think like sometimes your brain works differently than some other people while you're...
definitely, yeah.
Right?
Some are not wired like mine.
That's right. And I don't mean, and sometimes it's not in a good way. I am neurotic and crazy and wired in such a different way that sometimes it's
I
not
am such a creature of habit.
Yes.
I think that might be a downfall.
Yeah. Oh, you have no idea, sister. No idea. I get yelled at because I'm a creature of habit and everything has to be
such a creature of habit.
Such a way. Yes, I understand.
My schedule goes off kilter, I don't like it.
Don't get me. Okay, long story short, and then we'll wrap this up. We were discussing possibly going to swim at a friend's house with a pool. Of course you were. Okay, and the discussion was for a certain day of the week where I would have to get up early the next day. And like, this is like a week in advance. And I'm literally saying, listen, we need to go there at this time. We need to leave at this time because we need to get home and let the dogs out and feed the dogs. And I have to get to bed by 9:30. And Cande, there is such a schedule to keep in my head.
No, I understand. And 5 o'clock, I shut her down. Yeah. Nobody bother me after 5 p.m. That's it.
Well, anyway, it is National Middle Child Day. So if you have a middle child, that's where this all
Hug
stemmed
them
from.
Twice today.
All right, My Country 96.1.
Phathead and Cande in the morning, weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.